Alright guys, it's time for part 2. This is the beginning of part 2 and thanks for coming back. So I'm actually gonna go change my shirt first because I'm gonna get dirty all over like I did yesterday. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get these coil packs off, and I'm probably gonna unbolt the headers and stuff, and that's gonna take a while. And I know it's gonna take a while. It's not gonna be like the radiator on part 1. So I'm gonna go get changed. I'm gonna get to work. But this is all we have now. Okay. So in summary of today, I've taken the radiator out. Left the condenser in, which is right there. Water pump off, which is gonna be these 6 long bolts right here. Let's see. They're pretty easy. Don't take off this water neck here if you have, well, I don't even know. But do you want to change the thermostat to something smaller, go ahead. I'm just going to tune it. These 3 bolts on the left side, and there is another 3 bolts that look just the same, and that's how you get the water pump off. And for the power steering pump, okay, so I believe they're on a bracket, and it's this bolt, and this bolt. Now, if you want to do this really easy, get a pulley puller and pull this pulley off of this bracket. But if not, you don't have access to that, you don't have any money, go ahead and you're going to want to get a 15mm wrench. I got this one with the socket, but this one is really tight behind it. I'm going to put a picture in the video so I could show you guys how tight it is, but you're going to have to come to this one and wiggle this one a couple times, and wiggle this one a couple times, and loosen this one a couple times, and loosen that one a couple times. And it really took me a long time. Like, it says 10 minutes in what I was reading, but it definitely wasn't 10 minutes. Maybe if you do this every day, yeah, it might take you 10 minutes, but it definitely didn't take me 10 minutes because this line right here, and I couldn't take this line off because the pulley was in the way. So you can still see the bolts in there, but you still can wiggle it off, and I'm probably gonna take the pulley off before I put it back on because that's gonna be annoying to put back on. But as you can see, I have it tied off here. You can do that too. It's not gonna be in the way, and I don't really want to go ahead and take one of these lines off because I believe it's a hard line. I'm not gonna go looking, but that's what I did. If you can get it off, go ahead. But I'll probably see you guys for part 2. I am gonna look up how to port the throttle body. Well, not how to, what to port on the throttle body, because it looked pretty smooth to me. Maybe it's just the blades. This is the LS6 intake, so I don't really have anything going in here. I can't show you guys how to take that out, but tomorrow I'm going to get started on getting these sensors and the coil packs and stuff off and labeled, because that's a good thing to do when you do stuff, is you label these. Like, I have each one of these, I tape around them and then I label them, and I'm probably just going to stick rags in these holes and stuff for now so I don't get anything in the block. I already have that deleted, so I don't need to worry about that, but most of it should be pretty easy. I have my push rod check tool that's going to come soon, and then I have to go ahead and exchange my push rods because they're too long. Because as you know, my heads are milled. They're 65cc now, and I don't think 7.4 is going to fit, and I want to make sure, you know. So I'm getting a push rod check tool. I'm really hoping 7.4 is going to fix, then I don't have to go and exchange everything. And I still got to order some parts. But that's it for now, and then go ahead and look forward for part 2. And if you really like and enjoy the videos, like, subscribe, and that'd be perfect. What we can do is we can come over here and we can just start pulling the plugs out of the coil packs, which I have replaced all of these plugs on this side because they just came right apart. No, this one's gonna be hard. Okay, So all those are unplugged, and the plugs are at the corresponding hole. I should actually probably mark on here somewhere. So since I don't know what side this is, I'm gonna go ahead and mark my coil over here. This is the first one. Yeah, this is the first one. So I'm gonna go ahead and put FS, whatever that looks like, a front side. D. That looks like a D. I'll know. So I'll know which way to put it. And I guess I'll just come over here and mark this one as well. Let's see. Where are we at? Okay. Front side. P. Alright. Okay. So front side P. Alright, so here's the reason why I had replaced this side already. Is changing the spark plugs, and yes, I was pulling on the boot. My hand barely touched it and just ripped completely out. Like, these are obviously original, or even if they are, then they're not very good. But you gotta replace them. I'm going bigger wires anyways. These were just, I don't know, they're really pretty much for no reason to start the car every now and then. But be careful when you're doing this, unless you don't plan on changing these out, but I did. So, alright, the next thing to do is come over to your coil packs and come over here, and you gotta take this white pack off. This plugs the this is the harness to the coil packs. And okay, so that just comes out, and then you pull up on this, and should be able to just pull it out. Okay, so white plug, I'm gonna have to label that. I'm literally labeling everything just so this is so easy. So you might want to do it. If not, go ahead. But I'm gonna put the guide in the video anyways, because it might tell you. I haven't looked that far into it yet. Alright, so now it's time to unbolt the coil packs, which I believe are these 10 millimeters down here. There's 5 of them. This is it's an entire coil pack. So, well, mine is. Alright, so while you were gone, I went ahead and took both coil packs off. Dipstick tube's still in there. A big thing I did was I took each plug from the manifold off of each sensor, and how that goes is you gotta press this in and pull really, really hard. Well, not really hard, but you'll get pretty much all of them. I got all 8. That side was super easy. This side was not. What I also did was I disconnected this fuel line, and I unhooked the vacuum line from the brake booster to the intake. So that's about it. Pretty much just time consuming things. Hey guys, just wanted to say sorry for the time frame I've been without posting videos. I haven't had much content. Been busy, been working on the I guess it's a series. It probably won't be. I'm probably gonna end up just disregarding it, working on this more. But I've been really, really busy, and I'll explain all that in a further video with everything that's been going on and transitioning and all that. But hopefully I'll have a video up tonight, which would be the 2nd of November, I believe it is. So hopefully I can have that up today. I'm gonna edit it today. It's part 1 to head and cam swap. So I just want to say thank you for sticking around and watching my videos. It means a lot to me. I get a good sense of accomplishment when I do anything like this, and glad to see that other people like this. So I appreciate it.